Healthy Living with Mila, proudly sponsored by Paradise Beverages, TST Barocco, and Trophy House, and proudly supported by Laguna Hotel.
Hello, and welcome back to Healthy Living with Mila. Today's episode is one of the most interesting subjects that I love to talk about with you. This episode is dedicated to teenagers' growth and development. Teenagers on different ages from 12 to 18 years of age. The teenage years bring many changes, biologically, psychosocial, and intellectual, that they themselves need a lot of time to learn, adopt, and embrace the transformation they're growing into. This is the period in their lives that the parent and older siblings and relatives needs to show their understanding, support, and provide the moral values in life. I want to share with you several motivational tips that I learned when rearing my own teenagers. First motivational is, what is in it for me? Ask that yourself. This is the most important question you need to know to be on your teenager's shoes, to be able to understand them better. If your teenager does not understand what the task has to do with them or their well-being, then it will be a struggle for them to find the desire to carry it out. And that is the truth. Teenagers require to feel important, as they are very vulnerable in all manners. They want to demonstrate themselves and the world that they matter and are capable of making difference. Next, let them have a say. If your teenager feels like all they are being asked to do is to fit into your agenda, your timetable, and conform to your way of doing things, they are not going to be totally motivated. And you know that for a fact, parents. When parents give the reason, because I told you, they create a demotivating environment. So parents stop saying, do it because I want you to do it. You are demotivating your child. Developmentally, teenagers are seeking to establish themselves as their own person, independent from their parents. Give your teenager a say in what and how things are done. If your teenager has had a say in setting the agenda and the timetable, they will be much more motivated to participate. Let them learn from failure. When parents constantly step and rescue their children from falling, they undermine their teenagers' ability to grow up. This type of children are the children who could not face the challenge outside the world, outside their house. These are the children that are the victims of bullying, because they always feel that if they are into that position, unstable position, unbalanced position, the parents should always be there on their rescue. My question number one, this is the first thing that you do in the morning. What do you normally do?
Juice, drink juice.
Drink Milo.
I clean myself and mentally prepare myself for my coming day.
Just look at the food.
You are in reality.
Just sleep.
Continue sleep.
Continue sleep.
What time do you wake up?
10 o'clock.
Okay, the next question is, when your parents ask you to do something, you know it is for yourself. Like in your room, tidying up your room. What would be your first reaction?
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, because you don't want to get in trouble, you know.
I'll be disappointed, I'll be mad that I have to leave what I'm doing and trying to entertain myself and have to do something that is tedious, and but then I realized after a while in my room, in fact, actually looks better than it was, and it was a good decision to clean up my room.
Think about that I am your mom. I will just ask, Christopher, after you do your reading, can you just roll the bin, please? What is your first reaction?
No, I don't want.
That's what the first thing. And what is your mom's reaction?
Hey, you go do this. You can do your own thing later.
Go do it.
Yeah.
Until she got angry and then you will do it. Why do you do that?
I think it's more like a transition period because when you're a child, you don't have as many responsibilities as you're growing up. So when you're growing up, you're kind of, oh, I'm still a kid, I don't really need to do it, this and that. Mom and dad can do it. But as you're growing older, there's more responsibilities with that as you grow up.
Because you become more able to do everything, like, because at one point the rubbish bag was as tall as you were, and you wouldn't be able to lift it. But then, like, when you're like twice the height of the rubbish bag, oh yeah, this is easy, it's light. Like, you become more able to do certain things. So like, if it's do the dishes, like your arms get sore after washing all the dishes, yeah, then if you're a child, mom will say, oh, give it to me, you can go and play or do something else. Otherwise, like, you just have to, you just do it like now, because mom says, oh, you're old enough, you can do it, now you can take responsibility. You eat from these plates too, so it's your responsibility to clean them up. Otherwise, when you were like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old, mom would be like, oh yeah, go upstairs, you can watch a movie or something, and then, you know, yeah, something like that.
What is the most challenging part in your life, inside or within the family and outside house, like the school, with your peers, with your friends? What's the most challenging?
Social media pressures. Yeah, because everyone will be like, oh yeah, talk to me this afternoon, I am bored, I have no friends. So otherwise you're forced, otherwise that person will not like you. Yeah, so like peer pressure, yeah.
When we are,
You will I like play late and go to the house late. I like to play out with my friends. Go home at 6 o'clock late. Yeah, that's one of my habits. I cannot go home early. I have to play with my friends before I go.
so that's one of the challenges that you find. That connects with the family and the peers.
With like sports commitments, like like in my new school, I've got several different sports commitments, so it's kind of hard to spend family time when you have sports commitments, and some parents don't exactly understand that, and they think that their child's getting like depressed or something, or they're not finding enough time for them, so they get so some people don't understand that sports commitments are important for children, and they value them, and like my parents actually value them, and they know that I'm going to sports training because I enjoy it and they don't mind. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky to have my parents because yeah, they take care of me really well.
Teenagers need to find themselves. Let them explore, but with a parent and older siblings' guidance, which will provide a safe place that makes sure they don't lose themselves in this potentially diverse and confusing time of their life. Stay with us. Up next, Ariman will be joined by a group of his friends as we learn how to prepare a healthy lunch perfect for a school meal, for children's trip, everything for picnic with friends. Teenagers are notorious for their terrible eating habits. They typically eat only what tastes good or what's within reach. Since their bodies are still growing and developing, good nutrition during the teen years is crucial to preventing diseases like cancer, heart disease, and osteoporosis, which is a skeletal bone deficiency or problem. Okay, now today, what I will be doing with these children, okay, is to show them the healthy way and type of lunch, that food that they can take to school or to any of their excursions or even just preparing at home. Okay, now teens need a lot of energy for their growth and development. Remember, viewers, you can get any of these ingredients from TST Supermarket and also from Starland Freezer. If you're looking for spices, Paradise Spices, made in Papua New Guinea, 100% pure, no extra additives. Let's get cooking!
When I start making a wrap, first thing I do is just add on my fats like the butter. So I just grab some butter and yeah, that much butter, about just enough for one wrap for me, I think, usually. And just spread it all onto my wrap so that it's the base of my vegetables and my protein, which are going to come on later. On top of my butter and fats, I chuck on my pepper because I think it gives it a good flavor, and I quite enjoy pepper because I have it with lots and lots of my other wraps as well. And then on top of that, I personally really like cheese, and I think it's really good for you, and cheese is really tasty as well. And it's got lots and lots of calcium, which is good for your bones and makes your teeth really, really strong.
Perfect. That's true. That's why you prevent from osteoporosis when you are adult like me. Okay?
I just put it on in a nice sort of a shape. I just think it's kind of fun because, yeah, I like math and shapes are pretty cool. Okay, so on top of that, I add some chicken because chicken's quite tasty and it's a good meat. As Mila said, it digests really quickly in under 6 to 8 hours as compared to red meat. So I personally like chicken, and I think it's one of the most delicious meats. And then on top of that, I like to add my egg because, I don't know, I think egg goes with chicken, and yeah, I just like it. And it's another source of protein which you can have as well.
And good cholesterol.
Yeah, good cholesterol as well, as Mila just said.
Yes.
And I like to have some lettuce because it's green and it makes my wrap look more appealing and really nice to eat. So I add some lettuce because it's tasty and crunchy, and add some crunch into the meal. And then I'll grab some lettuce, carrot, because carrot's also good and it gives, it brightens up your meal, and I think it tastes really nice as well. I like mine sliced up. Some people may prefer it chopped up, but I like mine sliced. Both are exactly the same and taste exactly the same, and are both as good as each other. Unlike a sandwich, a wrap just needs to be rolled up into a pretty basic sort of a shape, which you fold it together, and then you fold up the bottom, and then if you want, you can toast it. But I prefer mine raw, which kind of depends from person to person, and it tastes the same pretty much. It depends on how crunchy you want your meal. And once you're pretty much done, that's your wrap. And yes,
beautiful. Okay, now that you have seen the how to do wrap, before you're going to start your wrap, I'm going to show you how to make a sandwich. Now, first thing that I'm going to do is to use the butter, half a teaspoon of the butter, just slightly spread it on your bread. Okay, that half teaspoon is just enough to give you enough fat for extra energy. Okay, and then I will use the pepper for taste, and also salt. Any type of salt is good. Okay, and then what I will do is I'm going to use at least just enough to cover the bottom of my sandwich. After the lettuce, I put tomatoes. Okay, you only need a very thin slices of tomatoes and also 4 pieces of it. And then, I love fish because fish is full of omega-3 and omega-6 that is good for your heart, for your blood system. So I am going to use fish. Okay.
You can put chicken in a sandwich too, and it works as well, and it tastes the same, or in some cases even better.
Yes. So that is true. Whether you want it a chicken or a fish, you can use it. Okay, you can do it. So the next one is after the fish, I am going to use carrots. Can you pass that for me, please, my darling? Thank you. Just is enough, okay, to cover it. Carrots, it's good for your eyes, and also it has a high antioxidant that it prevents you from getting any illnesses. Now, I will only use 2 slices of cheese, which your body requires. We only need, for children, you only need 50 grams of fats a day. Now, if you want to add a little bit of ink or taste, you can use a half teaspoon of mayonnaise. Okay. And I'll cover that. And voila. I am going to get 1 fruit for my snack. You can have 1 or 2 bags of nuts. That is a complete meal for your lunch box. Remember, viewers, preparing healthy meals at home and getting the teens involved in the process will help teens set good eating habits that will follow them throughout their lives. Don't go anywhere. Up next, I take Ariman and his friends for a fun workout to burn all those calories we just gained from our healthy meal. Regular exercise is important to teenagers because it helps maintain their physical and mental health. Teens should strive for at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity daily, aiming to spend less time being sedentary or couch potato and more time being active.
Physical activity is very important for children of all ages. It helps improve their muscles, burn their calories which they eat, and then allow it to become stronger and get to know each other in a friendly sort of a way. Before you do any physical activity, to warm up your muscles and to loosen them up, you have to stretch them. You have to stretch every part of the body because in exercise, every part of the body is involved. So let's start off with some arms, all right? So you stretch like this and close the gate. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now other side. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stretch up to the clouds and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend over to one side, spread your legs out, So you're stretching off this side of your body, the two sides, by tightening your muscles there. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and now other side. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. In most sports, you need to stretch off your legs. So what we're gonna do is stretch off our hamstrings, which are the muscles on the back side of your leg. So what we're gonna do first is stand like this, with your legs slightly apart, and then stretch and bend backwards on one knee. You should be able to feel it here. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now other side. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now everyone stand like this. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of your shoulders, because in ball games you have to have really flexible shoulders, so you don't end up spraining your shoulders and your upper muscles. So we're gonna stand like this, all right? And then what you're gonna do is stretch to this side. All right, hold that, and now other side. All right, hold that. That's 1. Other side. Now we're starting our third one. Number 3. Now to your left foot for number 3. Okay. Number 4. All right. And now number 5 on this side. All right. All right. Now what we're gonna do is just do some little jogs on the spot. So, like kind of slow on your toes. Now faster. Slow again. Now faster. Now slow. All right. All right, now let's go high knees, everyone. All right. All right, now just shake your muscles around now. Now that you're kind of warmed up and ready to play some physical activity. Let's go, guys.
If teenagers can discover physical activities they enjoy, they are more likely to exercise on a regular basis and continue exercising into adulthood. As always, you can find us on Facebook. You can send us a message or comment and tell us what you want for the show, or suggest the topic that you are interested with, that you think the whole of your community needs to know. But if you miss out on an episode, you can go to EMTV online and you can see it all there. Thank you for your time. I am Mila Nash. Remember, your only choice is a healthy choice.
Why did the frog go to the hospital? Why? For operation! What medicine does a panda take when he gets a headache? Panda dog.
What do you call it? something. Misunderstanding.
Healthy Living with Mila, proudly sponsored by Paradise Beverages, TST Barocco, and Trophy House, and proudly supported by Laguna Hotel.